You guys know what time it is. It's court time. Court time. It's time to go to court. It's the last stream of 2025, but it's time to go to court. Guys, I'm really under the weather. I got a sore throat. My nose is all stuffy. I might sneeze a little bit. It's court time. Fuck that shit. Game music. It's court time. Can you guys hear this Switch music? Oh yeah, it's playing. Oh. We're fine. Alright. Oh shit. I got my Wawa. I will try not to. I will try not to kill my throat. It's a-okay. It's the beginnings of a cold. But we're fine. I may sound a little, you know? Like, that sort of vibe. Okay! Guys, I'm off of my Zelda kick. We're done with our playthrough of, Echoes of Wisdom. And now that I'm off of my Zelda kick, we're returning to the virtual courtroom. This is the last and final stream of 2025. Just cause the holiday season is pretty busy for me and my family and stuff, so I'm not gonna stream for the rest of 2025. And it also gives me time to work on my best of 2025 video and hopefully get it out in the time frame that I want to. So, yeah, we're just to leave us in a nice spot with this game. We're gonna finish the court case that we're on, which is the 4th case of the first game. And then we're gonna leave the rest for 2026. And it's gonna be great. Did I watch any of my past VODs to catch up on this case? No! I'm going in blind. Do I remember what happened? Vaguely. It's been a while. Okay. From what I remember, there's 2 people dead. And one of them is Kay's dad. And it looks like that they were staged. That they killed each other at the same time. But we found enough evidence to prove that false. And the main suspect is Gumshoe. Yeah. Here's how they fell. We proved it wrong. There's some sketchy shit going on. And then, oh yeah, the lady. Yeah, Callisto. I remember at the end of the case, Callisto, we found enough proof, I think, to, like, say, hey, Gumshoe didn't do it, but Callisto basically slapped us in the face and said no. So, yeah, that's it. Alright. Alright. Official challenge. Let's not kill my throat. Right. What is this incredibly overpowering sweet scent?
It smells like flowers.
It's the slowest run, dude.
Uncle Ben! Is this it?
Isn't that Detective Bad and Kay over there?
It looks like she managed to escape the bailiff.
No, that's not quite it.
Aw, too bad, but it's so pretty.
I think you're still a bit too young to be wearing that. But since you found it, I guess I can let you keep it.
Thanks! I'll treasure it always.
Those two seem to get along rather well. Oh, here. I've got something else for you. Gifts? Goodies? Woo! Swiss rolls! Yay! Thank you, Uncle Bad!
Earlier, I ate one of these with Gummy.
Gummy? Oh, you mean Gumshoe. Gummy?
Gummy is... He was trying to be nice to me because I was gonna get in trouble. And then he got in trouble because he lied to protect me. Gummy! I know he didn't kill Daddy.
Don't cry. Faraday would be sad if he saw you crying.
I'm not crying.
Okay.
Oh, it's the mister from before and the lady too.
Don't you think it would be a good idea to go home for the time being?
You're not involved in the investigation, so it's for the best if you do. Actually, I'm Uncle Bad's assistant, so I'm related to the investigation.
Is that so, Detective Bad? Yeah, I guess.
What? You were just scolding us like kids to not mess up the crime scene, and now you let this child run free? Why?
People are free to investigate things outside of the actual crime scene. You also had a few things she wanted to look into. Got a problem with that? I don't have a problem with that, but I am curious as to what Miss Yu is looking into.
Uncle Bad, I'm gonna go look else. I'm gonna look somewhere else now, okay?
Alright, I'm counting on you.
Oh, that's right. Hey, mister.
Yes, what is it?
I know Gummy really isn't the bad guy, I mean it. So please, find the real bad guy, okay?
Sure. I won't forgive whoever did this. But in the absence of the perfect piece of testimony and evidence, there's no one else who could be the true culprit other than Detective Gumshoe. Huh? She wandered off while I was pondering. Shit! Okay, closer. Okay. Detective Bad, what exactly was Kay searching for? Nothing that concerns you, boy. Jesus. He still doesn't look like he belongs in this game.
Oh, and I suppose it has something to do with Kay.
It does, because she's Faraday's daughter. Anyway, hurry up and get to the point. I don't have time to waste. It sounds like he'd rather be left alone. I have something I'd like to confirm with you once again. I don't have anything to say to you. Be that as it may, we still have questions that we need answers to. Now then, first of all, what is the overpowering smell that is permeating this room? Upon entering this room, I thought I was going to suffocate. It's that ultra-strong perfume. Perfume? Oh, okay. It's that ultra-strong perfume you wears. She spilled some of it. I was having a bad time of it myself. I didn't think twice and opened the window, but that smell's still here. Perfume, huh? So the sweet scent in the air is perfume.
Well, it's giving off quite a stench. I bet it's some cheap no-name brand.
She said it's a famous brand from overseas.
Oh, shit! It's a knockoff. Yes, definitely a knockoff.
No disrespect, but she forced one of those bottles on me. Here, little girl, you can have it.
I was born for a much more expensive and refined perfume. However, seeing as how you just happen to have a spare, I suppose I'll take it. Miles Edgeworth, you will hold on to this bottle without fail.
Okay, well, because I gotta talk to you. That's basically Edgeworth in a nutshell in this game. Why can't she ever be honest about her wants? Let's use perfume. On gel. Perfume given to Bad. Same perfume as the one spilled in lobby number 1. Okay. So now we have the perfume Miss Yu wears.
just fantastic.
Is that all you wanted to talk about? If so, I'm going back to investigating.
Actually, I still have a few other things I wish to inquire about.
Whoops! You getting used to the buttons again.
Shit! It doesn't say where they died! I have a map.
I'll have to go back outside, but that's okay. Alright.
So you were in this room the entire recess?
Like I said, I made a call to the precinct to get that big lug down here. But other than that, I was waiting for the recess to end in here.
At least your story is consistent.
Earlier you stated that you were in this lobby with Miss Yu. Okay, so this is lobby number 1. And the ones that our crime scene is lobby number 2. I think. I could be very wrong. Yeah, I ran into her in the hallway. She said she wanted to talk to me about something, so we came in here. Then, what you're saying is that until Detective Gumshoe's arrival, you and Miss Yu were in 2 different locations? Guess I am. Interesting.
Speaking of that lawyer, she seems to have a great dislike for you.
Oof. See, Miss Yu is the sister of the victim of the KG-8 incident. And as I recall, Detective Bad was the lead of detective on the case. I wonder if the reason for her disdain isn't simply because you failed to guard Cece, but because you were the lead detective on the case. You knew? I also know that today's trial involving the Cadopian Embassy staff member is being referred to as the second KG-8 incident. Now then, Detective, I believe it's time you were honest with me and told me the truth behind your relationship with Miss Yu and Mr. Faraday and the KG-8 incident. Why you look like such a fucking creep? No kidding. You already know that much. I guess it'd be alright to tell you. Yay! Backstory. Now then, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the KG-8 incident. It's not exactly a happy story. Other than the people who were directly involved, you two will be the first to hear what I'm about to tell. Whoa! He's Dude, I thought he was like smoking a cigar the whole time, or like a cigarette. It's a fucking lollipop! I enjoy this man. He is one of those classic, like, super duper tough looking characters with like a soft heart. Oh, such a bean. It's been a lollipop the whole time. Oh, such a bean. Okay. The honest truth behind the KG-8 incident. Oh, goodness. Faraday, you and I. As you already know, we 3 were involved with the KG-8 incident. Faraday and I, we were originally on the trail of a smuggling ring. You mean the smuggling case involving one of the Amano Group's secretaries? That trial was just a front.
A facade?
Yeah, but the case became tainted, all because the witness who was going to testify about the Amano Group's ties to the smuggling ring, CCU, was killed! Then what became of the secretary who was arrested? His name was— Wait! Him! Holy fuck! He was in the previous case! He was the dude that died! He was in the previous case! Oh, shit. That fucking ridiculous wild ride of a case has more meaning than I thought it did. Shit. His name was Colin Deveray. To be honest, the guy didn't know a thing about the smuggling ring. But he confessed to knowing about it anyway. Deveray was probably being intimidated by the big boss man. Just another scapegoat. Boss man of the Amano group? He can't seriously mean Mr. Ernest Amano. That can't be right. It's probably just Detective Bad's personal hypothesis. What is he trying to do? Suspecting Mr. Amano of being involved with smuggling? Yeah, Mr. Amano was an asshole at the end of the case. Cause the killer of that case was his son. And he tried to forge evidence. To forge or mess with the evidence, at least. To not have his son end up in jail. But we were able to get around that. That was the case at the theme park with all the badgers. What a wild sentence. So I think he really is an asshole. Jesus. Okay.
I suppose it would have been quite difficult to secure an acquittal after he confessed. The man who killed CCU, Manny Cochin, was a completely different person. But since he's already been acquitted once of her murder, Mr. Faraday, how could you have let him go?
If I remember correctly, I heard that Mr. Faraday had an important piece of evidence stolen from him. That wasn't Faraday's fault. It was mine. I wasn't vigilant enough. Faraday, Cece, I was supposed to protect them both. Yes, you did mention that as well. About how Detective Bad was supposed to guard her sister. But even I, who was supposed to protect them, I fell into their trap.
What kind of a trap?
The holes in this jacket are a testament to that trap. You mean you were fired upon?
You were shot at many times in one gunfight?
No. Only about half of these are from that case. But the reason I continue to wear this jacket is to remind myself of the lessons I learned from the KG-8 incident. Does he at least wash it? Goddamn, if he doesn't, that jacket's gotta smell like gunshots. Jesus. I see. I couldn't protect CCU, and the suspect was found not guilty. We had hit a brick wall, as far as the law was concerned. And that's when she came to the courtroom, the victim's sister. That's when I first met Callisto U. Oh my god. About when you first met Miss Yu. It was on the day the verdict of the KG-8 incident was handed down, was it not? Yes. Faraday and we apologized to her from the bottom of our hearts. It was all we could do, but just saying you're sorry won't bring my sister back, she said. And then she gave me a hard slap across the face.
Well, she certainly had a lot of self-control to stop at just a slap. If it was me, not even 100 lashes would have been punishment enough.
I suppose not. You said it herself. She never wanted to see either of us ever again. But after that, you've seen her many times over, correct? Yeah, Faraday and even after the KG-8 incident had come to a close, we continued to hunt down the smuggling ring, and got involved in a variety of cases. But it was of no use. We cracked so many different cases. But the result was always the same. We couldn't find the real mastermind behind the ring.
Is the ring really that big?
It was in the pursuit of the ring that we met you once again. It was during another trial related to the smuggling ring. Faraday was the prosecutor, and I as the lead detective. Took to the witness stand. She appeared out of the blue as the defense attorney.
Oh shit.
Her client was related to the smuggling ring, and she was defending them? Oh no. I think it's her. I remember us thinking that it wasn't her in the beginning, but now I think it's her. Shit. Yeah. Yu was pursuing the ring as best she could as a lawyer. I think she defended Rel this time, for the same reason. Come to think of it, Miss Yu did say something to the same effect.
I have my own agenda. I'm still on the hunt for leads regarding the KG- incident. Alright.
And for that you have not a single qualm about defending a known killer?
Don't put words in my mouth. I said no such thing. The only way I had to get close to Mr. Rel was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him. Ever. So don't you dare suggest I was going to. Doesn't matter what her reason is. Helping a criminal is just despicable.
You're so naive, little girl. I've noticed, I think he takes the lollipop out of his mouth like a cigarette, too. I could have stolen this lollipop from you. That's how naive you are.
How dare you insult the daughter of a Von Karma!
Just like us, you felt that she had hit the limit of what the law could do. That's all. The law is merely a tool. There is no limit to it, only the skill of the craftsman. You two are still too young, but one day you'll know what I mean. But enough sidetracking. What matters is that we met you again in pursuit of the smuggling ring. That's all. Okay. So what was your relation to Mr. Faraday? He even seemed to know Kay fairly well. I met him when he was a rookie prosecutor. Known him ever since. Kay, I've known her since the day she was born. Ah! Faraday and I, we cracked quite a few cases together. But you two seem to have made no progress at all in the Yatagarasu case.
Did we touch a nerve?
I only have one thing to say to you. No one knew more about the Yatagarasu than me and Faraday. That's why I was called upon to testify in today's trial, to prove that Rel was not the real Yatagarasu, which I would have done if he hadn't turned around and accused Faraday. After the accusation, I was asked to testify, but this time, to prove or disprove the accusation. But I guess I won't be doing that either. Since there's more to that statement than meets the eye, perhaps a bit more digging into the Yatagarasu is what's necessary. Oh, shit. You claim to know much about the Yatagarasu. Why would you care to share what you know with me? What you two should be looking for right now is proof of murderous intent towards Faraday and Rel. I agree, which is exactly why I'm asking you about the Yatagarasu. What? The KG Jas- Refreshing. The KG-8 incident and this second KG-8 incident, both of these cases are tied to the smuggling ring. And in both of these cases, the witness who was to testify about the ring was murdered. However, there is one point in which they differ, and that is the presence or absence of the Great Thief Yatagarasu. Mr. Rel claimed to be the Yatagarasu, however, in the middle of the trial, he suddenly declared Mr. Faraday to be the real Yatagarasu. Then during the recess, they were both killed. Don't you find that to be the least bit odd?
Miles Edgeworth, stop beating around the bush and just spit it out already!
I believe that there must be some reason that the two men suspected of being the Yatagarasu were both killed at the same time. A reason? Huh. And so in order to catch Mr. Faraday's and Mr. Rel's cold-blooded killer, I feel that I need to learn as much as I can about the Yatagarasu. If it will help you solve this case, then I'll tell you. I'll tell you the reason why we've never caught the Yatagarasu.
What was that sudden outburst for? You almost made me whip you by accident!
Ah! Shit! Still accidentally whipped me anyway. There are three main reasons why the Yatagarasu will always be one step ahead. It's because Mr. Faraday was the Yatagarasu. Or, is it you? No, not Callisto you. I was asking if it's bad. Is bad the Yatagarasu? There are three main reasons why the Yatagarasu will always be one step ahead. First, the Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. Second, the Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. Third, the Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind, ever. I see. So those are the Yatagarasu's special traits.
Sounds like an incredibly elusive thief.
Yatagarasu is me. No, has never been caught on tape, never tries to draw anyone's attention, and would never do something as lowbrow as commit murder. That's how I knew that Rel wasn't the real Yatagarasu right away.
You can't use that sort of logic on its own to prove that he wasn't.
Listen, little girl, I'm not done talking yet. What's different about this time was that evidence related to the smuggling ring was sent to the police, and the sender was none other than the one who infiltrated the Kadopian embassy, the Yatagarasu. The Yatagarasu sent the evidence? Until now, the Yatagarasu would always publicize any corrupt dealings through the mass media. But not this time. The evidence this time was something only Faraday and I and a select few others knew about. In that case, how can you be so true that it was the Yatagarasu who sent it? That's easy. A special card that only the Yatagarasu uses was attached. That's how I can be so sure. Just what sort of card is it? Here, take a look at this article. Whenever the Yatagarasu wants to publicize something, a white card is sent along with the stolen information. But when we questioned Rel about what was sent along with the white card, Rel had no idea what it was. Ah, and that's how Detective Bad knew that Mr. Rel was a phony. Thank you very much. I have a much better understanding of the Yatagarasu now. Oh, hello, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? His Honor would like to transfer the evidence from today's trial over to you. So if you could please head over to the courtroom. It'd be much appreciated, sir. Understood. I'll be there shortly. Detective Bad, what does the law mean to you? Finding the answer to that question is the only reason I'm still alive. Oh man. I became a prosecutor to find the answer to that question myself. And to play a part in ensuring that all criminals everywhere are found guilty. Oh my god!
Ugh. Refreshing!
Alright. Hello, sir. Oh, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Because his honor is still a bit dispirited. For the first time today, I experienced what it's like to stand at the witness stand. Now I have a greater appreciation for just how hard it is to give testimony.
Well, there's no reason for you to be all depressed about it, Your Honor. As a judge, no one expects you to think about anything other than the verdict.
Francisca, there's no need to further depress his honor.
But I'm not trying to, Miles.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, I've come to collect the evidence that was to be transferred to me.
Your Honor, the evidence? Your Honor! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Yes, can I help you? I'd like to collect the evidence now, sir.
Your Honor, do you think you could stay focused long enough to at least do your job?
Yes, I'm sorry. And I would, except the defense attorney has yet to arrive. She's busy with the investigation. So let's keep this brief, shall we? Very well. In that case, please confirm that all the pieces of evidence are present. Furthermore, the evidence that was used in the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell are also included. So please go ahead and use them in your investigation into their case. Understood, Your Honor. The pieces of evidence that were used in the murder of those two men. This could be a very good chance for me to find new leads regarding their case, and maybe even something that will finally lead me to the truth. I've placed all the evidence over at the prosecutor's bench for you. I see. Thank you very much. I will go and confirm that they are all accounted for. Okay, hold on. What is this? Evidence that Miss Yu prepared is just sitting here on this table.
You know you can't just walk off with it, right?
Of course I do. Miss Yu must have been caught off guard by her client's sudden accusation. I wonder how she would have defended Mr. Rell in that case if he was still alive. Oh, I thought I could look at it. Damn. Okay. So this is the evidence related to today's Cadopian Embassy trial from Mr. Faraday's bag.
You mean the evidence bag that was on the table in lobby number 2, right?
Yes. Finally, we can now take a look at the evidence itself and not just the data about them. Let's be sure to thoroughly examine them when we have the time.
Agreed. I want to take a good look at all the evidence from the embassy murder, too.
And why is that?
Because I still don't fully understand what today's trial was about!
Don't point your crop at me just because you don't know something!
Don't you try to order me around just because Papa chose you today.
See, someone's still sore about not being picked by Mr. Ron Carmel. Oh, interesting.
It's also real to see the knife up close.
So we have the knife, the gun, an envelope. What's this organizer doing here? Oh, that's right! I completely forgot to tell you! About what, Your Honor? They found Mr. Faraday's personal organizer inside that evidence bag of his. Detective Bad requested it be passed along to you. He said it would help the investigation. Detective Bad said that?
A strange stroke of luck.
Well, never look a gift horse in the mouth. We might as well flip through it, too. Okay. Alright. So this is the evidence from the Cadopian Embassy case? No! This is the evidence from today's case. That makes more sense, because the knife and our knife match. Yeah. These two match. It's the knife that was used to kill Mr. Faraday.
Who would have thought that such a beautiful piece of art could be used for such a cruel act?
It's never crossed your mind that you would use your writing cropped for the wrong purpose. Okay, gun. This gun, it was originally used to kill the Cadopian Embassy staff member. When the crime was reported, the responding police found Mr. Rell still holding it, which led to his immediate arrest.
And then, this gun took the original shooter's life. How ironic.
Indeed. Doesn't seem to be anything else we can learn about from this piece of evidence. Okay. Folder? We'll leave the organizer for last, because that's new shit. quick look through these documents before the trial started.
Well, I wasn't even afforded the opportunity to skim it.
I suppose I should explain it to you then.
Yes, you should. Perfectly, and in its entirety, if you please.
On the night of September 8th, an embassy staff member was killed in front of the embassy. The staff member died. Oh, this was Mr. Deadman. I remember now. Oh, fucking yeah. His name is genius. Okay. The staff member died of shock due to being shot in the heart. Mac Rell was brought in that night as a suspect and thoroughly questioned, because the murder weapon was found on him, for which he was arrested on the spot.
A simpleton of a man, that's what he is.
Perhaps he was, for the weapon wasn't the only incriminating evidence we had. Mr. Rell was caught in the act on film by a security camera.
He was an even bigger simpleton than I thought. I can't believe he didn't notice the security camera.
The Ethiopian embassy security system is supposedly very well designed. He may have simply not been aware that there was a camera in the area.
So, have you seen the contents of the video for yourself?
Yes, the surveillance video the security camera took was played during the trial by Mr. Faraday. You could clearly identify Mr. Rell in it. Even the sound of the gunshot was crystal clear.
So the footage included sound, huh? I don't think I'd ever want to see the moment of someone's death in real life.
Me neither. Oh, wait! Oh! Sorry, that brought me back to the one case in the first game with Phoenix Wright. The one where the two were in the boat and it was like, Merry Christmas, motherfucker, and then it pans up to Edgeworth with the gun. Jeez. Okay. Save the best for last! Mr. Faraday's organizer. It appears he was in the habit of using it.
Looks like he wrote his strategy for getting Mr. Rell convicted down in here.
I've collected the evidence I need to prove that Rell was the killer between the handgun Rell had. Shush! I'm reading! Between the handgun Rell had on him when he was arrested and the surveillance tape, I should be able to prove that he was the one. It appears that Mr. Faraday honestly believed that Mr. Rell was the killer on the case. The sound of his handgun going off was recorded with superb clarity on the surveillance video. I also have evidence that I can use to prove that Rell is not the real Yatagarasu. It would also appear that he had proof that Mr. Rell was not the Yatagarasu. Oh, jeez. Okay. No matter how he may try to play it, as long as I have the Yatagarasu's key, I can prove he's a phony. If I present it to him in court, it should clear everything up. I don't have a key. Or maybe the key isn't like a physical key. Maybe the key is like the rules of being Yatagarasu. Apparently he also had a very definitive piece of evidence. It's been a long battle. I hope that this will finally bring it to an end. Shit. Yes, I believe that Mr. Faraday was well prepared to discredit any claim Mr. Rell may have made about being the real Yatagarasu.
And he had a way to prove that Mr. Rell was the guilty party in the embassy murder.
This organizer is a clue straight from Mr. Faraday. I'll have to take my time and give it a thorough read later. I just gave it a thorough read! Motherfucker.
Oh, shit! Look, there's a picture stuck between these pages here.
Oh, it's an actual fucking key! Appears to be a key.
A rather ornate one at that. Just look at the design on the handle.
The craftsmanship is superb. Could this be the Yatagarasu's key Mr. Faraday mentioned in his organizer?
Yatagarasu's key?
Detective Bad said something earlier. What's different about this time was that evidence related to the smuggling ring was sent to the police, and the sender was none other than the one who infiltrated the Kadopian embassy, the Yatagarasu. The Yatagarasu sent the evidence? Until now, Yatagarasu would always publicize any corrupt dealings through mass media. But not this time. The evidence this time was something only Faraday and I, and a select few others, knew about. Mr. Faraday must have been trying to keep the secret key safe. As the prosecutor on both the Yatagarasu and the smuggling ring cases, that's to be expected.
That's odd. What is it?
Mr. Faraday didn't mention anything about a knife in his organizer.
That certainly is odd.
The weapon that used to kill the Kadopian embassy staff member was the gun. But if that's the case, then where did the knife that was used to murder Mr. Faraday come from?
Isn't it obvious? It was brought into the courthouse by Mr. Rell. It's the only logical conclusion, right?
No, because it's not that easy to smuggle a weapon like that in here. Every person who enters the courthouse doors is checked thoroughly for contraband. Furthermore, the suspect was handcuffed, making it impossible for him to bring a knife as large as this inside.
In that case, how do you suppose this knife ended up inside the courthouse?
I need to think carefully here. There's nothing related to the knife written anywhere in Mr. Faraday's organizer. However, it is a fact that this knife came from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag. Conversely, there is one item listed in Mr. Faraday's organizer that no one has claimed to have seen today. So in order to solve this mystery, I believe I will need to take another good look at the evidence.
Miles Edgeworth, can I take the fact that you have yet to answer me to mean that you don't have an answer for me?
Actually, I do know the answer, Francisca.
What? Then what is it?
One of the pieces of evidence we've been holding has been hiding a secret of its own. And it was through this piece of evidence that the knife was brought into the courthouse. Fuck! Oh, think Anna, think create, not me using my actual name. That's how tired I am, guys. Okay. That's my badge. We don't need to worry about that. Not you. Not you. Not you. That's the actual knife, so it's not you. It's not you. We used that already. It might be the bag. It's not you. 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 We haven't touched the perfume yet. It's not you. Okay. Wait. The knife and the key have very similar designs. It's like they're almost the same thing. Yeah! The knife was brought into the courthouse with the key.
Take that!
This is Yatagarasu's key Mr. Faraday mentions in his organizer. This is how the knife was brought into the courthouse.
You're not making any sense, Miles Edgeworth.
You just need to look a bit closer, Francisca, to see what I mean. Don't the color and the ornamentation of the key's handle remind you of anything?
I have a bachelor's degree, motherfuckers! They do remind me of the knife.
Very good. Both the Yatagarasu's key in this photo and the murderous knife have this very unique design on their handles. Furthermore, even though Mr. Faraday mentions the Yatagarasu's key, the only object we found at the crime scene was the knife.
You don't seriously mean to say.
Appears that you finally caught up. And yes, I do mean to say that these two pieces are in fact one and the same.
Oh shit! But that's impossible!
Even if that is what you believe, we should still investigate this possibility. Now then, let's examine this knife a little more in detail. Motherfucker.
Oh shit! I can't believe it turned into a key! To think there was such a trick to this thing!
So the weapon used to kill Mr. Faraday is actually the key to the key the Yatagarasu stole. This piece of information is more critical than anything we've learned up until now. Oh my god.
Frankly, I'm shocked.
Mr. Faraday only mentioned the key aspect of this piece of evidence in his organizer. It's possible that even he had no idea the key was hiding a knife blade inside.
But if that's true, then only someone who knew about the key to knife trick could have killed Mr. Faraday.
Even among law enforcement, this key was top secret. We're looking for someone who knew even more about the key than even Mr. Faraday. Meaning that the only person it could be is the one who sent the key in the first place. The Great Thief Yatagarasu.
Then maybe Mr. Rel really was the Yatagarasu. And he was the one who killed Mr. Faraday. Isn't that one possible scenario?
No, not really. Especially since Mr. Faraday was absolutely convinced that Mr. Rel was not the Yatagarasu. Besides, as Detective Bad said earlier. But when we questioned Rel about what was sent along with the white card, Rel had no idea what it was.
I see. Alright then, I guess the person who knows the trick behind this key is someone else. And that person is the real Yatagarasu.
It seems that this key is truly the key to solving this case. Interesting. That's odd. We're short one piece of evidence. I didn't— What? Huh? Excuse me? And that piece that's missing is the surveillance video that was played in court.
The surveillance video? How could a piece of evidence just disappear? Where did it go?
The video showing the moment in which Mr. Rel committed the murder. Where could it have gone indeed? Are you done with your inspection of the evidence?
No, there's one thing missing, motherfucker!
Yes, I'm finished. However, Your Honor, I am missing a single piece of evidence of prosecutorial evidence.
Your Honor, were you
dear, I can't. My brain. I can't even focus, dude. That's kind of how out of it I am. Ugh. What a great way to be brought back into virtual court. Okay. I'm just gonna skip that sentence. Whatever. Oh! What? No! I dare not lick my duties! What do you take me for? No, Your Honor, the most important piece of evidence in today's trial. The surveillance video is not amongst the evidence you laid out for me. but I brought Mr. Faraday's whole bag with me from the crime scene. Maybe the tape is still somewhere at the crime... maybe the tape is still somewhere at the crime scene. There's something wrong here. Something about this missing piece of evidence. It would appear that for me to find the answers I seek, I will have to pay another visit to the scene of the crime. Defendant lobby number 2.
Shit.
Oh, fuck, it's you! Oh, shit! It's him it's the younger version of, oh, fuck, what's his name? It's the wolf dude. Fuck. Hey, what's up, dude? That's Detective Bad. But who is he with?
I've never seen that officer before.
So, did you find it? No, not yet. And I've looked everywhere. I see. Well then, please continue with the search. Understood. I'll continue the search. Oh, it's this motherfucker. Huh. So you're the one running the show. Prosecutors like you shouldn't even be allowed at crime scenes. How dare you? Just who do you think you are? See ya, suckers! Oh my god, he was in that case? Oh my god. Oh my god! I really need to rewatch my playthrough. What was that all about? And who was that man just now?
Whoever he was, I've never seen a more impudent officer in my life.
Hey, Sa, dude! What's up? Does he even know that we're standing right here behind him? I know you're standing right behind me. What do you want, kids?
Looks like you were paying attention after all.
Of course. Of course I was. I have eyes in the back of my head. Also, that mirror wasn't for vanity's sake. It's for him to keep an eye out on who or what is behind him at all times. So tell me, Detective Bad, who was that rude man just now? The guy came here from the Republic of Shangfa to study. He's Lang! That's his fucking name! It's Lang, and then there should be his assistant. That's fucking right. I forgot his name. Oopsies. The guy came here from the Republic of Shangfa to study. He's Agent Lang. He's trying everything he can to revive the lost honor of his family. He's traveling the world to study different philosophies of entertainment from scratch. By visiting various police departments around the world, he has a lot of dedication. He's still just a rookie cop, but I sense a strong grudge of some sort from him. The guy is more useful than Gumshoe. Even if he's rude. How dare you insult Gumshoe, motherfucker!
Well, he sure has a lot of guts to come to this country and give prosecutors a hard time.
I agree. However, I can think of one young lady that statement also applies to. Anyway, what was that agent looking for, Detective Bad?
Earlier, that little girl was poking around in lobby number 1 as well.
Like I said before, it's got nothing to do with the two of you. I highly doubt that it has nothing to do with me.
Why, this is the game I must play when I take this opportunity.
To draw out what he's been hiding and what happened in this room straight from him. Motherfucker, talk to me! I suppose it's impossible to enter or exit through these windows thanks to these bars. Oh wait, no, I wanted to talk with him! No! No! I don't want to shove Francisca through the window! You! Earlier, you were in lobby number 1. Now, you're here, in lobby number 2. Quite the busy man, Detective Bad. Multiple returns to a crime scene brings about success. That's what we detectives say. I see. In that case, you wouldn't mind if I asked about what happened again, correct? I don't have anything left to say to you, boy.
will draw my answer from you one way or another, boing. Would it kill you to help us even a tiny bit in our investigation?
I gave Faraday's notebook to the judge earlier. That's help enough, don't you think?
Ah!
Please, we are asking you for just a bit more of your cooperation. Don't push me, kid. I'd like to ask once again about what happened around here at the time of the crime. I refuse to answer. Any more investigating you do would be a waste of time. Besides, how am I supposed to answer questions about things I don't know about?
Things you don't know about? But aren't you supposed to know everything?
I should. Wait. Is it possible? Maybe he doesn't know about the trick behind the piece of evidence. We should try showing it to him. It may prove to be the key to getting some answers from Detective Bad.
Shit.
Detective Bad, did you know of the existence of the item in this photograph? Of course I did. It's my job to know everything related to the Yatagarasu case. In that case, let me ask you something. Ooh, goodness, Jesus. Sorry, chat. That came out of nowhere. Fuck. Good God. Did you know that the knife that killed Mr. Faraday and this Yatagarasu's key are one and the same? What? That's impossible!
Looks like you didn't know after all.
This piece of evidence in which we call the Yatagarasu's key is actually a well-camouflaged knife! Mr. Faraday was planning to use this Yatagarasu's key to prove that Mr. Rel was not the real Yatagarasu. Isn't that correct? I guess so. However, Mr. Faraday had no idea that it was, in fact, a knife! Yeah, I'd have to admit, neither of us knew that fact. If neither of us knew, then no one in law enforcement knew either. How did we miss something as big as this? I noticed that since a little while ago you appear to be searching for something. I presume that this key is what you were searching for. Yeah, that's right. And why were you searching for it? Because I promised Faraday. I promised that I'd protect that key with my life. But after he was killed, the key disappeared from Faraday's evidence bag. Who would have thought that the key is what took Faraday's life? Detective Bad, so that we may find the truth, please testify for me once more. Alright. But it doesn't matter how many times I tell you about what happened, nothing will change. Oh, yay! Detective Bad, I ask that you please testify once more about what happened in lobby number 2 and what you experienced in lobby number 1. My answer is still the same. And this is the last time that I'm going to do this. That's fine, because I only need this one last time to clear everything up. And find the truth behind this case. Yay! Alright, okay. I was in lobby number 1 talking with you. We were talking about some trivial things. I heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to reconvene. When we heard it, you and I immediately dashed out into the hallway together. I saw Gumshoe goofing around there, and then we all ran into lobby number 2.
Sounds like the exact same story he told us before.
Indeed, however, I feel that we have yet to draw out all the information we can. Yeah. What the fuck were you two talking about? Excuse me? Talking about some trivial things? Motherfucker! I was hoping you could expand on what exactly you were discussing with Miss Yu. Trivial stuff. It was nothing important. That's for me to decide. Alright, I suppose it's for him to decide. Moving on. Shit! I heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to reconvene. I need to... Where's button? Whoopsies! Wrong button.
I guess. Until you heard the gunshot, did you notice anything else that was out of the ordinary?
I didn't hear any other strange sounds until that gunshot.
The gunshot Detective Bad heard really was really the one from the murder. That would give that other piece of evidence an entirely different meaning. I ask that you please wait, holy shit! Sure, wait. I didn't hear any other strange sounds until that gunshot. I didn't hear... The balloon! He should have heard the balloon pop!
Objection!
Motherfucker! Detective Bad, does this balloon fragment remind you of anything?
It's the same color as the one Kay was holding.
Oh, so you knew about that girl's balloon.
Yeah, I was sitting with her up in the gallery. During the recess, just before we split up, I filled that balloon up for her. Well, as you may have already surmised, this piece did indeed come from Kay's balloon. So, what about the balloon?
I wonder if you might remember hearing this balloon pop at some point.
What are you getting at?
This fragment was found in the hallway right in front of lobby number 2. Furthermore, it was the sound of this balloon popping that the judge mistook as a gunshot.
Oh, so the sound the judge heard was not actually a gunshot, huh?
On top of that, his honor said that he heard the balloon pop about 20 minutes before the trial was to reconvene.
Yes, which means that his honor heard the balloon pop in the hallway when you were in lobby number 1, Detective Bad. And if you were in lobby number 1 at the time, you were close enough that you should have heard the balloon popping as well.
So? Don't give me a so! Just prove that there's a flaw in your testimony!
Crackling of the truth is louder than the sound of your sweet naivete cracking. Since you kids don't seem to know, let me fill you in on something. Did you ever stop to think why the doors and walls of this place seem so rugged? That's because they were designed to keep secrets from being leaked.
What is that supposed to mean?
The doors and the walls are super thick. The window panes are double layered. To top it all off, even the curtains are made of a special sound-absorbing material.
And you mean...
Since I was shut up inside lobby number 1, there was no way I could have heard that sound. Oh, fuck!
No! Oh, shit!
I knew that's what he was going to say.
That means that Scruffface's testimony is completely useless. If the rooms are soundproof, of course he wouldn't hear any sign of a struggle.
No! It's also why it's only natural that I didn't hear the balloon popping.
How do you get it, kids? Miles, I thought we were supposed to be the ones finding flaws in his logic, not the other way around!
The other way around? It's not possible to hear the sound of a balloon popping if one were in lobby number 1.
However, we examine the situation in reverse. A person standing in the hallway should not be able to hear a sound, the real gunshot, either. And yet Detective Gumshoe claims to have heard it while he was standing in the hallway. Detective Bad, if that is the case, how exactly did you hear the gunshot?
What do you mean, how?
I just did. It would appear that you have yet to realize the contradiction in your own words.
Oh? How so?
If the rooms are as soundproof as you say they are, then how did the sound of the gunshot enter your ears?
I see what you mean. I guess I'm more out of it from Faraday's murder than I had thought.
Which means what exactly, Miles? In the end, what does it all boil down to? It boils down to this. There must be a reason as to how Detectives Bad and Gumshoe heard a gunshot they theoretically couldn't have. Looks like we need to examine the state of the crime scene again, huh?
State of the crime scene? Wait, can it be? It's that ultra-strong perfume you wears. She spilled some of it. I'm way too noisy!
The surveillance video? How could a piece of evidence just disappear? Where did it go?
They heard the video! And Miss Yu chucked the video out the window! Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. No, he even climbed through the barbed wire. Okay, the videotape is out of the window. And the window, oh wait! No, it's not! The videotape is in the player for the TV, because the TV is set to be really loud. The window is open to let the gunshot sound go out. What? Are you fucking... Are you for real? Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, I found them. Okay. It's simply not possible for the killer to escape through barred windows. And yet the fragrance of the perfume managed to escape from defendant lobby number 1. Of course, incorporeal things can move freely through these open barred windows. And the television and evidence. What?! The evidence is out the window! I'm gonna lose my mind! Did I already do this? I'm gonna... Hold on. I can't go back! I can't save! I can't... I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. The evidence is out the window! I did those two. I did these two. Wait, no. What did I do? What pairs did I do? I fucking forgot. I don't remember anymore. Incorporeal. The volume. Motherfuckers. Now then, what else besides the smell can go both in and out of an open barred window? The answer is sound. So no matter how careful the killer is, no matter how careful the killer was, if the windows were open, the jig would be up. And since the windows in both defendant lobby number 1 and the hallway were open. Ooh. Goodness, excuse me. That explains how the sound of a gunshot could be heard in both locations. One last thing. The missing piece of evidence is a video that shows the moment in which Mr. Rell killed the embassy staff member. The sound of the gunshot left quite an impression on me when it was played during the trial. The video should have been returned to Mr. Faraday's evidence bag for the recess and brought back here. If it disappeared after that time, then it's possible that the tape is still here in this room. Eureka! The evidence that the missing evidence created for me is the gunshot sound that no one should have been able to hear in the first place.
Miles, what have you been thinking about? Stop wasting time thinking. Let's start looking again.
It's not a waste of time to think, for I have figured out where we should look.
And where would that be?
I believe we should examine the television. TV?
Well, if your kids have
Fun. Go ahead and examine whatever you like.
TV! Give me that tape!
It's a video player. And there seems to be a videotape inside.
Looks like it. Tape must have stopped on its own when it reached the end.
This tape. Could it not be the missing surveillance tape?
Suppose, but
Detective Bad, would it be alright with you if I verified the contents of this video? Sure, knock yourself out.
alright, then let's rewind this and see what we have.
If I remember correctly, the footage of Rel killing the embassy staff member should be at about the 30-minute mark from the start of the tape. Understood. It should be about right. Now then, let's see. It's the...
This is the footage of Mr. Rel shooting the embassy staff member.
I knew it. The missing piece of evidence, the surveillance video, was here all along. And the gunshot that everyone heard was from the tape. Oh my god. The sound. What's the meaning of this? It appears that Detective Bad has figured out the true source of the gunshot he heard. With this, I think we can figure out the trick behind this double murder.
Do you mean that you figured it all out then?
Yes. All I have to do now is show what the gunshot Detectives Bad and Gumshoe heard was, and through where they heard it from.
Fine. In that case, show me what you've deduced.
Okay, they heard it on the TV and through the window.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me fucking save. Because I'm very low on health.
Eureka!
Oh wait, hold on. I feel stupid. Okay. Earlier, when Detective Gumshoe touched this, it made a most terrible racket.
You mean when Scruffy turned the television on, right?
Actually, come to think of it, I don't think Detective Gumshoe actually touched the television at all. Furthermore, it seemed more like when a video feed suddenly stops. At least it did to me.
I wonder why that is.
Just as with the spilled perfume in lobby number 1, if the windows were open, that piece of evidence's sound would also dissipate out. Yeah, they heard it from here.
So someone left this video on play the whole time, huh?
I suppose so. Other than the killing, there's hardly a sound on the rest of the tape.
Then why did the television make that loud noise when Scruffy got near it?
It's probably because the tape had run out and stopped its playback.
It's not just bad luck. That detective has the worst timing in the world, too.
Someone purposefully left this video on play. The question is why? Oh, wait, okay. Let me save here.
Eureka!
Ugh! Do I have to deduce the window and the tape?
Jesus!
Good God!
Eureka!
There we go. Fucking got it. Jesus. Ah. Fuck. I missed the notification. I'm sorry. It's okay, Mink. Welcome to the stream. I'm here trying to be a big brain. And so far, I'm kind of succeeding. I don't know. Okay. If the door and the windows to the crime scene, namely in this room that we're in, were closed, the killer could have used the gun, and no one would have been wiser.
That's true. This courthouse does seem to be well designed for such a thing, as it were.
However, what happened in reality was Detective Gumshoe, Detective Bad, and Miss Yu, all three of them heard the gunshot.
Well, the windows in lobby number 1, number 2, and the hallway were open. So naturally, the people in those locations could hear it.
Then why would the criminal open the window in the first place?
To allow the gunshot to be heard, I suppose.
Correct. That's the only logical conclusion we can draw from this.
Why was that necessary in the first place? I want a real answer, Miles. I demand satisfaction.
Very well. I believe that the killer wanted to manipulate our perception of a certain fact. The scene. Right? Because they were trying to convince us of a double murder. Or maybe the murder weapon, because now that we know that the key is in fact a knife. The killer wanted to manipulate our thoughts regarding the murder weapon.
Miles, we already know that the murder weapons are genuine. The forensic scientists have already proven that.
Shit!
Hold on!
I can't play this game. Jesus. Especially after a long Zelda kick. Jesus. Okay, we'll just go through it one by one. The killer wanted to manipulate our thoughts regarding the real crime scene.
So you're suggesting that the killing really took place in a different location?
Yes.
In that case, would you care to explain to me how someone was able to carry 2 adult male bodies all the way here without anyone noticing?
Furthermore,
Given that the scruff face was in the hallway the entire time.
oh fuck. Whoops! God, I can't do this. Okay, I guess it's when the crime took place. The killer wanted to fabricate the time of death to their precise wishes. And that they used the gunshot in the surveillance video to do oh, well... That makes more sense! Actually. That makes a lot of sense.
So that's why the tape was left running!
You mean the gunshot I heard was from this video?
Yes!
Which means that the murders really occurred at an earlier time than we thought. It must have been during the recess, but before Detective Gumshoe was on guard duty. Someone who has no alibi for that time period. And planned this crime out in advance. That person is the real killer. Holy fuck! Yay, my health is back. Hello, officer! Mr. Edgeworth! Yes, what is it? Miss Yu is asking for you. She's in the courtroom. She says that she's identified the murderer, but that she wants to clarify something.
Looks like Miss Yu is still investigating something.
Understood. Please tell her that I will be right over. I'll come along. I want to hear what she has to say. It would appear that the time has come to uncover the truth. Yay! portion of this case. Wait, did it say confrontation former? Does that mean that there's 2 more parts? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Alright.
Hi, ma'am!
Oh, I actually get to be in a courtroom. Oh, child is here too. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Oh, hello, mister! I'm still investigating.
The object you're looking for has already... Okay. Don't mind him. Please continue with your investigation.
Okay! You got it!
Hi. Detective Bad, haven't we already found what you were looking for? That means I can keep her in the dark just a little longer. Any little task will do.
Oh, you're more sympathetic than I thought.
Oh, yes! I love this.
I've been waiting for you, Edgeworth.
I've also been waiting for the moment in which we can finally lay this case to rest. The moment in which we can finally lay this case to rest?
Wasn't that when we placed Detective Gumshoe under arrest? I think we've more than solved this case already. Don't you? We'll see. It all depends on whether or not your logic holds.
Oh,
I see we even have a viewer in the gallery. And why, even Mr. Bad is here. A viewer in the gallery? I'm hardly just a bystander.
I have a duty to see this case through to the end, no matter how it turns out.
Oh, is that right? Anyway, I thought you might like to hear what I've slaved away to find out. I've taken statements on every single person's movements during the time when our suspect was in the hallway. I also confirmed that there is no possible route of escape from lobby number 2. Therefore, the killer must, without a doubt, be Detective Gumshoe.
And that's all you have?
Yeah, that's all there is to my conclusion. And this case.
Sorry, but I beg to differ. In a trial, there's always time for rebuttal, and we are standing in a court of law. It'd be more than appropriate to allow the rules of court in this case, don't you think?
How absolutely like a rookie to think such a thing! But alright, I'll play along and give you a proper testimony.
If my logic is correct, then I've already won. All I have to do now is prove it by showing who the real killer is. Oh yeah, let's go!
Everyone, sans the suspect, has an alibi for when the gun went off. Furthermore, the areas around the crime scene have all been thoroughly investigated, right? I also confirm that there are no possible escape routes from lobby number 2, which leaves us with one unshakable conclusion, that Detective Gumshoe was the killer. Now that you have your testimony, I expect a good rebuttal, Edgeworth.
But of course, there's no need to confront her logic head-on right now. I should instead focus on drawing out any trump cards she has up her sleeve. So, does that mean by pressing everything? Everyone has an alibi for when the gun went off. Furthermore, the areas around the crime scene have all been thoroughly investigated, right? No! They have not! Whether they have been thoroughly investigated or not is for me to decide. Scrunched eyebrows and lines on your forehead are back! Anyway, if you believe it hasn't been exhaustive, the crime scene, lobby number 2, has no way... Oh wait, shit. Has no way out other than the hallway Detective Gumshoe was standing in. Because he claimed to be there, that makes him the only possible suspect. But isn't it also possible that someone escaped through a window and you did- Wait, no! No! Edgeworth! Get your head out of that space!
That's the first place everyone looked, silly! The police aren't a bunch of lazy bums. They looked into every possibility, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Bad?
Yeah. There wasn't a scrap of evidence to suggest someone used one of the windows. There also weren't any footprints or anything in the courtyard garden. I suppose they really did check everything that could be relevant to the case.
What about the fucking TV?
Hold it!
Oh shit, that's the wrong button. Ouchies. Okay. Okay, not every place was searched because we found the tape in the TV. Right?
Objection!
Fuck! I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Carries around the crime scene. I'm gonna lose my mind. Ugh.
Hold it!
Suspect, but I thought that Detective Gumshoe's alibi has already been proven.
Are you joking, Edgeworth?
I assure you, this is no joke.
Look, I know you heard from the judge earlier. The detective was in the hallway with Mr. Faraday's daughter eating a Swiss roll.
Yes, that is correct.
See, that was 20 minutes before the real gunshot went off, right? And the problem is there's no one else who can corroborate what he did since the snacking.
I see she's done her research well, which means that I should focus on drawing out whatever. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm trying to do, Edgeworth! Motherfucker. Okay, I accidentally pressed that save.
Hold it!
I press everything. You may think it's unshakable, but to me there are still too many unanswered questions. For example, who was it that placed the gun in Mr. Faraday's hand?
But you're the only one still wondering that. Detective Gumshoe probably had no idea which hand Mr. Faraday used to write with. Even if you know someone, that doesn't mean you'll know which hand they write with, right?
I mean, I certainly don't care about that sort of thing. I'm not about to let her get a rise out of me with such a flippant statement. I suppose we've really reached the end now. I already have my trump card ready. All that remains is to play it. But before I do, I think I should inquire into a little something about her argument. You said earlier that you confirmed the alibis of every person other than the suspect. However, I don't recall either Francisca or myself speaking with you about the subject.
Oh, but there were witnesses. For you, there is your mentor who gave you an alibi.
I see.
As for little Missy,
She came to the courthouse during the recess and was stopped by a security guard at the door to the hallway. She gave him quite a whipping for that, or so I heard.
I'm the daughter of Manfred von Karma, and I will not be forcibly stopped by a guard or a bailiff or anyone else.
So basically the only reason Francisca bothered to show up today was because she found out that I was to be the replacement prosecutor. By the way, Miss Yu, what about everyone's alibis before Detective Gumshoe was assigned to guard duty?
What about them? Have you looked into what people were doing during that span of time? What kind of idiot do you take me for? It doesn't matter when the killer went to lobby number 2. From the time we heard the gunshot to the time Mr. Bad and I arrived on the scene as we dashed from lobby number 1, the only person who could have committed the crime was Detective Gumshoe. Yes, let's talk about when you and Detective Bad heard that gunshot, shall we? I suppose that if we go by your logic, then Detective Gumshoe is the only one. However, what if the crime had occurred at an entirely different time than when that gunshot you heard went off? What then? Me who knows like all of my friends' dominant hands. I think the majority of my friends are right-handed. Oh shit! I missed that text box. Whatever, it's fine. Sadly, your explanation is very lacking, Edgeworth. The gunshot we heard in lobby number 1. Care to explain how that could have been fabricated? It's a fucking video! Motherfucker! That tape. Yes, it's exactly what you think it is. This is the surveillance tape of Mr. Rell the prosecution presented in today's trial. This was found loaded in the video player in lobby number 2. That was connected to the large television that had its volume turned all the way up. You can't honestly mean the sound we heard was the gunshot in the video. Ah, but I do. Which leads me to my next point. The murders occurred much earlier than when anyone heard the gunshot. That's the only thing I can think of, too. After committing double homicide, the killer took the surveillance video out from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag, turned the television's volume all the way up, and left the video to play. If played from the beginning, it would take 30 minutes for the gunshot sound to come on. And since we now know that this method of time manipulation is possible, it opens up the possibility that the killer is someone other than Detective Gumshoe.
Objection!
Sounds from the television doesn't amount to much here. But of course, Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth and Little Miss Font Karma already knew that much from the very beginning. Right. Of course we knew. Didn't we, Miles? Yes, of course. We know about the soundproof quality of this courthouse's rooms. Of course, I'm not about to admit we had no idea until only a little while ago. That's right. And if the rooms are soundproof, then we should have not been able to hear it. And yet we heard the gunshot clear as day. And? That's it! End of story! But it's not. She sped up putting up makeup on her face. I saw that. She explained why she was able to hear a gunshot from a soundproof room. The window is open! There is actually one common point between lobby number 1 and lobby number 2. It is that despite the fact that both rooms have air conditioners installed, a window was open in each. She's putting on her makeup really fast. Now, we know that the window in lobby number 2 was opened by the killer. However, a window in lobby number 1 was also open.
Objection!
It's probably just coincidence that they were both open at the time.
Objection!
No, it wasn't, motherfucker. It was no mere coincidence, I assure you. Why was the window open in lobby number 1? The answer is that a certain person did something to cause the window to be opened. And the person who triggered that action, that person is the real guilty party. The real killer in this double murder.
Take that!
Yep, it's her. Miss Callisto Yu, I hereby formally indict you of the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. Oh shit! What? You indict me? Oh, her makeup! Hell yeah. You indict me? Are you serious, Miles? Why do you think she's the killer? I don't understand her motive just yet. But of course I'm serious. It's because she's the only one who could have done it. Well, Miss Yu, do you still feel like laughing now? Of course I do, Edgeworth. My argument must not be tight enough yet. Although I never thought things would spiral into this. But I'll have you know I'm enjoying this dance. Quite a bit! I guess this means it's time for my own rebuttal now, right? Part 2! You you argue that the window was open. However, do you have proof it was I who did that? Furthermore, do you have proof that the tape was used for committing the crime? Frankly, I'm shocked at you for going around accusing people of murder like this, especially with logic as full of holes as yours. Yes, I did. I have it, Mimi, I have it. This is where it really starts. I mustn't let my guard down for even a second. The truth will blow away. Now is the time to put the patented Von Karma perfect proof to the test. Yes, well, I have evidence. I have it. The window was open. Do I have proof that I was who did it? Yes, I do. It's your fucking perfume!
Objection!
Bitch. I'm sure you've seen this before, haven't you, Miss Yu? Aha, Edgeworth! I never knew you were into wearing that kind of perfume. It's not exactly what I'd recommend for boys, you know?
This isn't mine!
That's right, it's mine. And I received it from Detective Bad, you see?
Miss Yu, you can pretend all you like. We know at least this much is for sure. That you are the one who gave this bottle of perfume to Detective Bad. And that you're super easy to rile up. So, what about the perfume? While you were in lobby number 1, you made a big show of spilling some of this perfume. That's according to Detective Bad. Oh, I know. You also knew that if you spilled it, he would naturally move to open a window.
Objection!
Come on now. Wait, no. Come now. I've already told you that's all just a big coincidence. After we opened the window in lobby number 1, I just left it open, you know? So maybe it was just dumb luck that we heard the gunshot through the window.
Objection!
The timing of when you were going to spill the perfume is something you could control. And the most important fact about this case is when people were made to hear the shot. Furthermore, it would have been pointless if you didn't have an alibi for yourself at the time. You mean? Miss Yu, you were the one who called Detective Bad into lobby number 1 when you saw him bring Detective Gumshoe into the hallway. Is that correct? All today's premeditated events could only have been thought up by you, Miss Yu. Ugh!
You accused me of murder on the fact that I spilled a little perfume. Well, allow me to say this much. I couldn't have killed Mr. Faraday.
Would you care to testify as to why?
Look, I've had a lot of fun today, really. But I grow weary of this game of cat and mouse. Let's make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all. Fuck yeah.
One more time!
Accusing someone of murder over a spilled bottle of perfume is a bit over the top. But I suppose forgery of evidence is to be expected of a disciple of Von Karma. In any case, it simply could not have been me who killed Mr. Faraday. After all, I don't even know where the knife that was used to kill him came from. Miles, her testimony is flawless.
Yes, but no matter what sort of trick she may try to pull, she won't escape me. If I'm lacking in information, I'll just draw it out of her. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Ugh. Supposed forgery of evidence is expected of disciple of Karma. In any case, it simply could not have been me who killed Mr. Faraday. I don't know where the knife that came. Oh! Ah! It was a key! The knife is the key! It's the key to the case!
Objection!
Oh, shit. Oopsies. Wait, if you don't try to verify it, how will you know?
I guess so.
I just love the way you say that with such confidence. Just as you said, you can only say something is perfect after you verified it. Oh, shit. What?
with that statement?
She doesn't... Okay, it all depends on whether or not she knows that the knife was a key. We're jamming here, dude.
Hold it!
Instead. I do. Okay. At this rate, she will inevitably escape. But if she really was the one who killed Mr. Faraday, then she must have known about the existence of the knife. I'm sorry, Miss Yu. Maybe you weren't aware. However, the knife that was used to kill Mr. Faraday was taken from his evidence bag.
Miles, what do you think you're doing?
I'm drawing the truth. I'm drawing the truth out of her. That's what I'm doing.
Huh? But I don't recall a knife being presented at the trial earlier today.
Well, I suppose it's because the evidence was something Mr. Faraday had yet to use. So that's what you're trying to do.
Look, why don't you cut it out with the lies? I've already figured you out.
There was no knife inside Mr. Faraday's evidence bag. The only evidence he had yet to present was the key, She knows about the key!
Unless a key can magically turn into a knife, you really don't have a leg to stand on.
Do you really think you could trap me? Come now, be honest. I never intended to do such a thing. It was all a misunderstanding on my part. In any case, I wonder if you might append what you just said to your testimony. Sure, why not? I'll even say it as many times as you'd like. There was a key in his evidence bag, but you can't kill anyone with just a simple key. Oh, shit. Yes, I know! I understand! Let me go to the last ring! I'm mashing the R button. Kid!
Objection!
Miss Yu, I wonder if you might take a look at this photo for me. This is a picture of the key the Yatagarasu sent to the police. However, while it may look like a key at first glance, it in fact has the secret ability to transform into a knife, which means that what was inside Mr. Faraday's bag was both the Yatagarasu's key and the murderous knife. You knew that the key was inside Mr. Faraday's bag, did you not?
Yes?
Well, with the Yatagarasu's key alone, it's more than possible to kill Mr. Faraday. Do you understand now? Just knowing of the oh, shit. Oh.
Stop doing your makeup. I already understand. I still haven't had a good look at it.
Showing it to me from that far away, you could be lying for all I know. You would even now still feign ignorance? I'm not feigning anything.
But we can't have you accusing me of a crime with false evidence. Now can we?
I mean, Mr. Von Karma. I've heard some very interesting rumors about him. Yeah, like he has a bullet in his shoulder and he's killed my dad. Anyways. Are you mocking my papa? Don't you dare sully the good name of my mentor. Now take a good look. This piece of evidence is more than real.
Wow, who knew there was such a trick to this thing?
Are you satisfied now? Of course you knew from the very beginning, didn't you? You knew that the knife and the Yatagarasu's key are one and the same. Otherwise, someone like you, who isn't a member of law enforcement, and who would never have been privy to this trick, would have ever known about it to begin with. Furthermore, the something that the Yatagarasu sent to the police, how did you have knowledge as to what it was? Actually, I heard it from Mr. Faraday. Just before he dragged Mr. Raoul off, he told me. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. He also told me about the key turning into a knife at that time. But he didn't tell me about how the key actually transforms.
Objection!
What you are saying is simply not possible.
Oh, and why not?
because Mr. Faraday himself didn't know about the hidden knife within the key. For within these pages, he mentions nothing about a knife.
Objection!
I'm not sure he would have written everything in his organizer. You know, wouldn't something of this importance be better left to oral communication?
Objection!
Unfortunately, that is also impossible, because Detective Bad didn't know about the knife aspect either. What would have been highly classified information, even within the police force, and is something that even the lead detective on the case didn't know. Why would Mr. Faraday have felt the need to share such information with the opposition?
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't have had much of a reason to. Looks like I gave a pretty lame excuse, huh?
How can you laugh at a time like this?
She probably just realized the flaw in her logic and is actually in a panic over it. That's not something we need to concern ourselves with.
I suppose you're right. Miss Yu, I'd like to state that I also know how you're the real nature. Wait, I'd like to state that I also know how you know the real nature of. Oh, she's the Yatagarasu!
Do you now?
Well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and show me? Oh, I will, and I'll wipe that smile off your face by the time we're through. This is it. The moment of truth. The secret behind the Yatagarasu's key. Only one person would have had knowledge of it from the get-go. Who would know from the start that the Yatagarasu's key could change into a knife? The Yatagarasu.
Take that!
There's only one person who would have known about the dual nature of the key. Aha! And that is? And that is the person who sent the Yatagarasu's key to the police. That is to say, the Yatagarasu herself!
Are you saying that this lawyer is the Great Thief Yatagarasu?
Miss Yu, you used Mr. Rel to lure Mr. Faraday into a trap, didn't you? You, who profess to bear a grudge against criminals. Why? Why do something like this? It's her. Oh, no. Is it not her? Oh, she's breaking down. Bye! Are you okay? Who would have thought that you, a stupid rookie prosecutor, would see right— Yes! It's her! Motherfucker. And she has a valid reason for it, too! Because of her sister! Motherfucker. A stupid rookie prosecutor would see right through me. You're sending the biggest chill down my spine right now, Edgeworth. This feeling of thrill. It's even greater than when I sneak into some place. You killed Faraday! Why? Answer me! Callisto, you! Oh, shit! Automod! It got you for the word piss! Bruh. Yeah, her laughing is also starting to piss me off, but it's alright. We're almost done with this case. I'm gonna have to look into that for 2026. Oh well, that's fine. Callisto, you, huh? Oh, excuse me? That's not my real name. Because my real identity is, yes, the Great Thief Yatagarasu. Let me tell you something, Edgeworth. Mr. Faraday was one difficult man to deal with. For you see, he had discovered my true identity, which is why I had to erase him from the world of law. I made Rel an offer, an acquittal for a little favor in return.
All he had to do was accuse Mr. Faraday of being the Yatagarasu in court. But once we entered the recess, Rel was dragged off by Mr. Faraday, which threw my plan into a complete mess. I chased after them and eavesdropped on them through a crack in the door. But Rel caves to only two things, money and authority, just as all thugs do. I feared my plan was going to be ruined if Mr. Faraday held on to Rel any longer. Plus, if I had let them continue on the way they... excuse me. Plus, if I had let them continue on the way they were, I would have been found out. That's why I had no choice. I had to kill them both. Didn't you say that you despised criminals? But do I really?
Have you forgotten about the KG-8 incident too?
Maybe. What sort of woman would...
So then, was it your plan to kill Mr. Faraday with the very evidence that you'd sent?
Well, I had a good idea of what Mr. Faraday was going to do. I anticipated that Mr. Faraday was going to prove that Rel wasn't the Yatagarasu by using this Yatagarasu's key as evidence, and that he would bring it with him. Which is why I thought to use the knife portion. With a weapon as well disguised as this, no one would be the wiser. Because who in their right mind would think something like this could be a weapon? I casually entered lobby number 2 on the pretext that I had to talk with Mr. Faraday. And in order to get in with him, I pretended to be worried about something. He then let me hold the Yatagarasu's key. Just like that. He never noticed that I had changed the key into a knife inside that plastic bag. And he didn't have the chance to take note of the knife that took his life.
How could you kill him?
I knew him for a long time, you know. At the very least, I thought to give him a quick and painless death.
But if you killed Mr. Faraday first, there was no need for you to kill Mr. Rel as well.
I believe I mentioned why when we were placing Detective Gumshoe under arrest. Something about having accidentally created an eyewitness, and how that led to the killer to think about setting them up as though they killed each other.
And the trick with the surveillance tape.
Yes, I hadn't actually planned to use a gun. The risk was too high that I'd be caught. However, that's when I remembered the existence of that surveillance tape, which is why I had Rel help me set up the crime scene. And after all was said and done, I rewarded him for all his hard work with a bullet.
You're a defense attorney, aren't you? How could you betray a client?
Client? If you want to talk about who was a client of who's first, it was me. I was the client in the murder of the Cadopian embassy staff member.
Dead man! You ordered a hit job?
You still haven't figured it out, Mr. Bad. I had Deadman killed because he was about to give away info about the smuggling ring. Now, who exactly do you think would benefit from such an assassination?
Can't be. You're...
That's right. I'm a member of the smuggling...
What?!
Oh my god!
I'm a member of the smuggling ring. What? How could this? You don't mean you're working with Manny Cochin too, do you?
Maybe not. Guess you'll never know. Yatagarasu claims to be noble, but you're just another cold-blooded murderer. That's right, little girl. The Yatagarasu is just another killer.
Quiet! You! Yatagarasu, you can run from the law, but you'll never escape it. So just humbly accept the judgment of this court.
Hey, Edgeworth, did you know the Yatagarasu has 3 legs? Do you know why that is? No? Well, let me tell you. It means that the Yatagarasu has more than one razor-sharp way to do her work. Was that the cock of a gun?
I heard that in the corner of my eye, like in the back of my head. I heard it. I was like, wait a minute. Oh shit! She's got a gun!
You really are too naive, Edgeworth. You even handed the Yatagarasu's key right to me without a second thought. Everything may not have gone according to plan, but I'll still gladly take it.
You mean the key was your real target?
Even after I gave you such great advice, didn't I tell you to always keep a good eye on a criminal? Or you may regret what comes to your what comes of your negligence.
You two, get down! My body, I can't move.
Hey, mister! To your right! Oh shit!
You! She's getting away! Did I get shot? No, I didn't. I'm fine. Yay! Okay. Are you alright, Francisca?
I'm perfectly fine, Miles.
Her voice is shaking, but it looks like she's unharmed. Where did Kay go? Oh! That's a gunshot! Who's dead? Who's dead? Sorry, but looks like she got away. I called the precinct. They should have a perimeter set up soon. Detective Bad, are you alright? I heard a gunshot. I'm okay. Just got another hole in my chest. Oh, okay. He may say he's fine, but he looks quite shaken. But more importantly, boy, I mean, Mr. Edgeworth, Miss Von Karma, are you two hurt?
I'm absolutely fine.
I'm also alright, thanks to Kay. Speaking of Kay, where is she?
I don't know.
She just sort of disappeared. I'll go look for her. Oh, and hey, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir! Detective Bad, sir! I'm sorry, I doubted you. Don't worry, sir! It's not your fault! Well, I lied to you guys too, after all. I heard about what happened. From Kay. Lying while giving testimony is still unforgivable. But in this case, you were protecting Kay and her feelings. Looks like you just might have what it takes to be a real detective. Oh my god! Now, don't you ever lose that detective spirit, okay?
You got it, Pops! Pops? Watched one too many detective dramas recently, have we?
Way to single-handedly destroy the cheery atmosphere with one snarky comment. I should get back to the investigation. I swear, I'll catch you if it's the last thing I do. Be careful, Detective Bad. Take care. Thanks. Well, I'm off. Maybe we'll run into each other again someday. Bye! Thanks a bunch, pal! You're the best! You really did find out the truth behind everything. Yes, well, I'm glad we solved everything before you were taken to prison. Oh! The judge is so sad. I can't believe how much trouble I caused you with my testimony, Detective Gumshoe. That's no problem, really! I mean, I lied too, so I didn't help anything. It's really not your fault, Your Honor.
Well, even if we didn't have His Honor's testimony, I think that lawyer would have found another way to get you convicted on her behalf.
Yeah, I can't believe I was about to get fired during my first week as a detective. Well, so long as you're not fired, you should work hard. Give all that you have, and perform your duties well. Oh, and one more thing. Kay left a present for you with me. She did? Oh, what is it? What was it that Kay had left for me? The proof of their friend. Oh, Swiss roll. Not his bonus. A Swiss roll.
Take that!
It's a courthouse special Swiss roll. Can I really have it? Yes, it's a present meant for you, after all. Thanks a bunch. You have no idea how happy this makes me, pal. I'm gonna eat this right now. Sure, go ahead. The Swiss rolls Detective Gumshoe and Kay bought together, while the one Kay saved her never reached her father. It would appear that her sentiments have touched the heart of this detective.
Oh, he's so happy. It's as though he's having a welcome back celebration of his own.
Well, I was asked by Kay to give it to him. Whoop! That was good, pal. I can't believe I got to eat 2 of these delicious things in one day. It's like I'm in Swiss roll paradise or something. I've gotta thank Kay myself. Hey, wait, where is she? She only noticed just now. Was his mind not present when we discussed her earlier? Detective Bad left to go search for her earlier. Maybe you should go join him. Yeah, you betcha, pal. I'm gonna go help him. Oh, but first, you know what, pal? Actually, I shouldn't be so rude to you anymore, huh? Ah! I'm gonna stick right by your side from now on, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. This motherfucker. It's nothing but a most troublesome relationship from that ominous statement.
We should go home too, Miles. We have to hurry and report what has happened to Papa.
Agreed. Well, I'm afraid we must be going now, Detective. Roger, sir! Don't you worry. I'll investigate the next case we're on real well. I'll, be counting on you. Scent of trouble is definitely in the air. Aww. Thus, like a bad dream, my first outing at court came to a disturbing end. A few months later, I was finally able to properly stand in court as a prosecutor. But the detective in charge of the investigation was, as I dreaded, Detective Gumshoe. After that, he became my direct subordinate. I've tried, but words fail to describe the immeasurable suffering that he has caused me. But I suppose that's just how things are. As for the little girl who suddenly disappeared, she's now... Oh, back at present day.
So, do you remember now?
Yes. I remember everything. Kay. It's been a while. Kay! You sure grew up a lot!
Of course. Thank goodness. I thought you two had totally forgotten about me.
You know, I was really worried about you after all that. Where have you been all this time?
Gummy, I didn't know you cared. After my father died, I went to go live with my mother's relatives. They lived really far away, so I wasn't really able to come back here all that much.
Oh, is that what happened? Well, I'm just glad you're alright.
So, does it all make sense now?
You betcha it does.
Oh, you know what? I was going through my father's bookshelves recently, and...
Hold it!
Actually, there are still a number of things that don't make sense, Kay. Huh? First of all, why did you come all this way to see me? And second, why are you calling yourself the Yatagarasu? The Yatagarasu is Callisto Yu, the woman who killed your father. Oh, I need to take a drink of Wawa.
No, you're wrong. The real Yatagarasu was my father.
Huh? Wait, what? Mr. Faraday was the Yatagarasu?
Like I said, I was going through my father's bookshelf recently, and I found a secret diary hidden among his books. I have no regrets in choosing to walk the path of the Yatagarasu. That was written in his diary, and that's how I know for sure.
But that's... That's impossible!
What's with that look? You don't believe me?
It wasn't just the expression on my face. I clearly said that was impossible just now.
Alright then. How do you explain this?
It's a way of disarming any security system of the user's choosing.
Yup. That's Little Thief. Truth be told, this is the Yatagarasu's greatest secret. And this little gizmo was used by my father.
Wow! Mr. Faraday wasn't just a great prosecutor, he really was a great thief, huh?
Yeah, my father worked really hard to steal the truth. But he was killed, and the Yatagarasu was no more. But despite that, the Yatagarasu has been spotted again recently.
Someone other than you?
Here, Mr. Edgeworth. Take a look at this article.
Since card to embassy. The Yatagarasu sent the embassy a calling card?
Yeah, meaning this person's a fake. I'm almost certain that Callisto Yu lady is behind this. Because the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a gaudy card out.
But the Yatagarasu didn't send a white card along with anything to be publicized. That's what Detective Bad told me 7 years ago, if memory serves.
Yeah, wait, shit. Ugh. Well, as soon as I heard the news, I got all wound up. And I knew I couldn't just let it go. So I searched you out, so that I could obtain the truth behind the Yatagarasu. Because if anyone can help me find it, figured it's you, Mr. Edgeworth.
So you're saying that I have your father's and Miss Yu's identities backwards?
Yes, because the real Yatagarasu is noble to the end. And I want to revive the real noble Yatagarasu. If I don't, my father will never be able to rest in peace.
Kay, you're so honorable. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'll always be here to cheer you on, pal. Even if you are honorable, a thief is a thief. And if you are plotting to commit a crime, then I'm afraid I can't be complicit. Mr. Edgeworth, you guys are not making it easy for me. Who am I supposed to support now?
Mr. Edgeworth, what I want from you is not to steal something. What I want is the arrest of that evil woman.
That evil woman? You mean Callisto Yu?
I think it's too hard for me to catch her all by myself. But I thought that since you were able to expose her for who she is, then maybe... Please, Mr. Edgeworth, won't you help me?
Come to think of it, I do believe I owe you.
Huh? Owe me for what?
When Miss Yu made her escape, it was you who saved my life. Furthermore, you helped me with the investigation today. I'm not so rude as to leave favors unrepaid.
Then you mean...
Yes. That case has been weighing down on my soul ever since that fateful day. Perhaps the time has come to settle things once and for all. If you don't intend to sully your hands in a crime, then I believe I can help you.
Mr. Edgeworth, thank you!
Yay, Mr. Edgeworth! Sir! Isn't that great, Kay?
Yeah, it sure is, Gummy.
I know you had completely forgotten about her until just now. What is it? What is with their chummy relationship? The Great Thief Yatagarasu. After all that time, the true identity of the thief sank back into the darkness. Burn Faraday, Callisto Yu, and Kay Faraday. The phantasmagorically changing identity of the Great Thief Yatagarasu. Somehow got that word today. And the Yatagarasu's real goal. It would all come to light the day after I made that promise to Kay.
Yay! We did it! Oh my god! Ah! I fucking did it! Oh my god! We did it!
That, I believe, is Faye, or is Kay. So, Oh my god! Yeah, I wasn't expecting Lang to be in that case. Jesus, a young version of him. Okay. Ugh. Chat. Just like always, we're gonna watch the intro to this case. See what we're getting ourselves into. And then the next stream will be in 2026. So we're gonna holy shit. We're gonna watch. And then we're gonna call it. At least I hope there's an intro. We're gonna watch the intro. And then we're gonna call it. That took me 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's not too bad. And my voice doesn't feel as dead as I thought it was going to be. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. Sorry, chat. Woo. That's flammable. 2 cards. 1 of the Black Raven. And 1 of the White Raven. A country torn in 2. 1 to the west. And 1 to the east. When those which were split are made whole again, the truth will reveal itself. That's a fire! That's a fire! It's the Yatagarasu! The Yatagarasu's here! Whoa! Holy shit! You accursed Yatagarasu! K! You! Did K end up committing a crime? Oh no, K betrayed us. Oh, look at that dapper young man! That's right, I had shit stolen from me. Oh my god! It's so nice, almost dreamlike to finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea just a few seconds before. Ah! Burning fire! Okay, let me get to the chance to get some music. Let me get some music, please. There we go. Oh, that's just flashbacks of different cases. Okay, of the previous ones. Alright, chat. We're gonna leave it here. That is going to be the last stream of 2025. Yes, yes. I will be back in 2026. In the new year. And we will begin the final case of the first game of Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Yes, yes. The reason why I'm waiting until 2026 to stream again is so that I can give myself enough time to edit and make the best of 2025 video, and also to be able to spend time with my family and friends for the holidays. So yes, that is going to be it. In 2026, I will hopefully finish Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. I will also return to Hades 2. I have gotten myself in a good spot with the first Hades game, that I feel good resuming Hades 2 without being worried about getting spoilers. I have achieved the true ending in Hades 1, so I will return to Hades 2. I also hope to start my first blind playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Yes, I will actually be playing on my Wii U, so it's gonna be the clunky controller and everything. So, yeah. Alright, chat. Thanks for chilling. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who's
new, who has been here since the beginning, who has found my channel in 2025. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for vibing. Thanks for being here, you know? I really appreciate it. Again, this whole thing it's just a hobby for me, but I'm really happy to see how much it's grown ever since I've started. And I really appreciate being able to just have the opportunity to make somebody's day just a little bit brighter and a little bit happier. I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to do that for at least one person. By streaming and getting the chance to entertain people. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate what this has become, and I hope it can become even bigger and even better in 2026. Thanks for chilling, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Remember to drink some water. Remember to eat some snacks. Remember that you are a loved and valued person. I will be back in 2026. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.